Hi everybody, in this video we are going to discuss about print list function. Let us assume that there is a linked list like this with 3 nodes. So you find that there is a head, okay, head will always point to the first node. So this is how it looks. So when I want to print the list, I want to actually print the elements from the beginning like 5, 7, 9. So how can I do it? To print the first element, the head is pointing to the first node, so I can directly do it, right? I can access the data part and I can print it. But what about the second one? I have to obviously move the pointer. I have to have a pointer pointing to this node. I may have to move the head, but one point that we have to always remember is never move the head, okay? If we move the head, unless you are going to delete it, when you are going to delete the node, you can move the head. Otherwise, do not move the head. If you move it, then you are losing the node. That's what, okay? You cannot get it back. So we should not move it. What we are going to do is, rather, we are going to have a temporary pointer, temp pointing to the first node, right? And we will be printing the value pointed by temp, and then you can move the temp to the next node. So from here it will be moved here, it will be printing the data, and then it will be moving to the next part, and then it will be printing the data. But when it moves to the next one, it is null, okay? So at that point it has to stop, okay? Fine. So the algorithm tells declare a temporary pointer, initialize temp to head, and while temp is not null, okay? While temp is not null, you have to print the data and move to the next node. Let us implement this. We have to declare it. Return type of print list is void, and it doesn't take any argument because it's going to print the list, which will come as an implicit argument, okay? So the algorithm tells create a temporary pointer and initialize the temporary pointer to be equal to the head of the list, okay? And while temp is not equal to null, when temp is null, it's going to be false. So we can simply check while temp. What should I do? I should print the data pointed by the temp, right? So how will I access? I have to use the arrow operator since node is a pointer, right? And I will be moving to the next line, and I will be telling temp. How will I move to the next node? I have to tell temp equal to temp next. So where is the address of the next node? Address of the next node is in the current node. I know current node by temp, right? So I am telling temp equal to temp, not data, sorry, it should be next, okay? So this will be the print list function that we have returned. So we observe that there is no error. So look at the main. In the main, first we are checking whether the list is empty, and it will be obviously empty, isn't it? Because we have also initialized in the constructor. So it will be empty, and then we are insert beginning 1, right? So only 1 will be there, and next we are calling insert beginning of 2. So 2 nodes will be there. 2 will be the first node since we are calling insert beginning, and then we are going to print the list. So print list should print 2 and 1, right? Let me also print a message here. List is printed, okay? So that we will have a clear idea of what is happening. Yes, so isEmpty returned 1 because it is empty. List is printed 2, 1, okay? So this is how insert beginning and print list works. I will be sharing the code in the GitHub. You can also take and work by yourself. Thank you.